Hey guys, it's Chaz. I'm here to give you a update on the on the thing, the big Supreme Court video games law problem thing that I've talked about the last two videos I made about this. And I just got another email update pretty much about it. The the date that the Supreme Court is going to hear the case of Schwarzenegger versus the EMA, which is that case I talked about earlier in my videos, is going to be on November 2nd at the Supreme Court. It pretty much asked the email I got. Asked me or anyone who else got this email to please join the Entertainment Consumers Association and others at the Supreme Court November 2nd to join in support and all that good stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do this because if I had any money to travel to Washington D.C., I wouldn't have money problems. But I'm just one out of like 1 million something plus bazillion gamers out there in the United States and or world who could do this. So, if any of you who haven't gotten this email, um, if any of you are in the DC area, can go to the DC area, can travel to Washington D.C. and the Supreme Court on November 2nd, and you have the time, money, and free time, whatever, to do this, then please do so because it's still more support and whatever, and it is a pretty big thing. I'll just read off the email here as best as I can. Hang on a second. Alright, the email goes as follows. Thank you so much for standing up for your rights and signing the gamer petition. Now is your chance to show even more support. On November 2nd, the United States Supreme Court will be hearing the case Schwarzenegger versus EMA. This is the first time that the Supreme Court has agreed to hear arguments on any state law attempting to restrict or ban the sale of video games. Until now, all of those laws have been struck down, but we can't guarantee that the Supreme Court will agree with this. That is why we're asking you to join the ECA for a rally in support of free speech and to demonstrate that you're not afraid to show it. The court case in question is let me look here. November 2nd, 2010 at 9 o'clock in the morning at the United States Supreme Court Building, 1 First Street, NE, at Washington, D.C., 20543. Sorry, that sounded a bit jumbled. I had to pause the recording several times to read over the thing without moving my recording screen. Anyways, that's the update. If you can make it to Washington D.C. on November 2nd, 9 a.m. at the Supreme Court in Washington D.C. for the rally, that would be greatly appreciated by everyone. And if you can't, don't feel bad. I mean, it's not everyone has the money to take a trip down to Washington D.C. for this, but even so, if you can afford it, if you can do it, do so, because it would pretty much help everyone. Till then, November 2nd, that's the day the hearing will be held, and we'll all hope that it goes well. So, with that said, I'm going to go back to Dead Rising. See you later.